Well, hello everyone. Now we're getting into this next reading. So, and y'all like, share, and subscribe. And this is Taurus-Virgo-Capricorn. And let's get to talking because we only got so much time in a day. So I want to tell y'all this is for the weekend. Starts from today until all the way to Sunday. Till, Sunday. So here we go. Let's see what's going on in your neighborhood. We're going to start here with Taurus. And thank you for joining me, and like, share, subscribe. I appreciate all of y'all for y'all likes and your shares. Let's keep partying it together, even though YouTube tries to slow me down and think I don't know because they're playing with the dial. But I ask for, justice on my behalf in the ethers and judgment on YouTube for messing with the dial, letting these people, not let me go forward in my life. I get it down. In the Holy Spirit, I ask anybody putting magic on my channels or anything, it's returned back to center 1,000,000 times fold on my channels. Everything they put on me, they already done to themselves. And I ask this in the ether's judgment. Okay, let's get started. Now, Taurus, respect. Someone has to learn to respect a situation. And Taurus, you need to respect a situation because you're not showing respect. Let's see what card came. We have the Knight of Cups came in reverse. Someone that is like a trickery, deception, and fraud. A sly and cunning person. A person that is capable of swindling. So there was a Knight of Cups in reverse that didn't respect. This person don't want to deal with somebody. They were a swindler, so they didn't respect people. They like swindling people or doing stuff. And this could have been a hermit in the reverse because they was in an organization in the past. So they, this is someone that they was doing foolish exercise of generosity, repeated errors, recommunication. They want to recommunicate. But this person knows that they do trickery, so they don't want, this person is not being honest, so they don't respect being honest, so that's why they're losing. So then we have self-love this weekend. This person needs to learn how to self-love themselves because this Ace of Wands is creating new beginnings and start in understanding your fortune that you want. Birth of a child or of a meaningful experience and adventures. So somebody could have a birth of a child, the beginning of meaningful experiences, or you just birthing a new business or new experiences going on. That's what this person is doing. This Ace of Wands. We have someone's mood this weekend. There's someone's in their moods this weekend. Someone may be in their mood about, let's see, about the Devil card in reverse. They're being released. Someone felt like they was in bondage, so they're in the mood to get a divorce, or want to move toward reaching toward enlightenment in their life. They want new beginnings, so they want to release themselves from the devil activity that they put in. This Page of Cups, a studio, they want to reflect and do some meditations and loyalty and offer their voice effort towards a solid goal, and be faithful person and trustworthy worker. Someone wants to offer someone that they will be, truthful, and they let go of the devil ways. This weekend, someone is like, I'm letting go of my devil ways. I'm done with that. Yeah, I'm don't want no more of my devil ways this weekend. So somebody's trying to let go of the devil ways, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody needs to do that, Think positive, do good things. Let's go over here to Virgo. Now, Virgo, it's something about sexuality. Somebody here may go both ways. They may be, and they just don't tell everybody. Somebody could be go both ways, but they didn't want to tell nobody, So the Temperance in the reverse, they was discarded in conflict, and they was hostile in this relationship. Something was very hostile that they were doing they were being hostile. This love relationship with Virgo, someone being hostile to an angel, earth angel or something in the verse in the past. And see, around the moon in the reverse, there was some deception, and there's some things being undeserved. Somebody didn't deserve this adventure that these people were going on against this earth angel in the past. It wasn't, this person didn't deserve the treatment this weekend, and they're starting to realize the past, what they put somebody through. They didn't deserve the treatment. So we have rebellion. Somebody was being rebellion. They were rebelling stuff, or they was doing it this weekend. Somebody between now, they was rebelling the whole situation against this 10 of Wands in reverse. See, they was rebelling, and they was self-sabotaging and having some lawsuits here behind these incidents, what they were doing. Somebody here was, let's see, they had the 3 of Cups here in the reverse. They were overindulging and having celebrations, so they lost the privilege, and now they have lack because they were doing that to hurt somebody, and somebody's realizing that they're lack now. This King of Swords in reverse, someone was doing cruelty and dangerous or wicked person. One who causes sadness and prosperity. There's someone that likes to they would cause sadness and make bad things happen to people because they weren't never happy. They were pretending. Also, we have this passion. See, someone has passion, but let's see what's going on with it. This 4-1 was romantic. They had passion with that. But somebody needed to rest more, and they recomposed themselves and realized what passion is. See, 2 of Cups, someone wanted to partner up or go into a marriage with someone. On this Chariot, they was coming towards them to try to propose. But we have this King of Cups in reverse, somebody artistic. They had some double dealings, dishonesty, cruel, ruin, injustice, and a crafty person without virtue. So this person has stiffness. In other words, this person wasn't thinking on the right way, that they thought they could run and sabotage everything this weekend, but it ain't going their way because this person sees right through you. You see right through this person. Now, Capricorn, there's some truths that's going to come out that you know is coming. You feel it like the back of your head. Some truth about, let's see, an accident that may have happened in the past. Something about an accident with a celebrity. Something happened. It's concerning, it could cause you imprisonment. So there's some truth that may come out, and it's on the boat. Like you got on the boat with this, and you were surveilling. You were doing surveillancing somebody in this family, and that while they were at home, you were surveilling this person, Capricorn. You were somebody you know, and you know this person was healing for something that happened. And next to water, something about water, a child. There was something done next to water, and there was a lot of lies concerning this. So over this drug and poison that happened in the recent past or recent this weekend. So something happened in the past that you're going to have to face the truth because you don't want to. There says somebody was resisting. They resisted to face the truth about someone missing. Okay, they wanted someone to go missing and be dismembered. Allegedly, Capricorn, you or somebody wanted this for somebody in the organization was wanting this. And then they want this person to commit suicide. You know you resisting because you know what went down. And it was over money. This was all over money, Capricorn, that you wanted to cause this deed. You wanted this person to be gone. You or somebody else. But see, this person this person was an aspiration for people. They inspired people. They showed love to the community. And you wanted to abuse this person to be neglected because you were jealous, Capricorn. And you got on the road with this to do this. And it's all a cover-up. This was a cover-up because you was mind controlled. See, somebody was mind controlled, and that's what's hidden. So in the hotel, somebody was mind controlled in this motel because they was having an affair. Somebody was having an affair, you Capricorn, somebody you know, and you was in your ego and in this cult. somebody's in a cult that they was having an affair with. This is allegedly, this could happen this weekend, or it could already happened. You just didn't got caught in it. You didn't want to think about it. So let's keep it going. What is overall, what's the earth signs? We need to tell earth signs about what's on the board this weekend between today and Sunday. What else they need to know? What else they need to know, Spirit? Okay, it says, we live by faith, not by sight. This is very important. You need to start living by faith, not by sight. It's very important. Okay, I caused a bigger mess than I realized. Someone caused a bigger mess than they realized. Now they're saying, I realized I caused a bigger mess. Somebody was causing a lot of trouble, and they are realizing it. Okay? Somebody says there's some legal problems coming with this because it became it's a big mess. So there's some legal problems coming, or they already it says herbs will help you. You know, some herbs, I'm not a doctor, but herbs can help you. It says because somebody has a D tag on their name. Somebody put a D tag on somebody at the end of the world. Especially on this snitch maiden. They put this on a snitch maiden in the back. No joke. This is a snitch maiden. Somebody with an MP in their name. They put, this is facts, no jokes. You know, all they do is be telling everything you do. See, this snitch maiden from the past was telling everything. And that's just that. And there's some people involved here. You can go back and look at these names if you don't get it. Allegedly. Take this with a grain of salt. Make sure you listen to everything before you do it. Because some things you hear ain't what it is, okay? It says have fun, just fun, period in your life. It's time to have fun. Someone named Sarah in the past, allegedly. Someone named Sarah in the past. They said they blocked you out. They blocked you out their life. Somebody with a B in the past. They blocked you out their life. You know, they just basically got rid of you out their life, you know. But that was stupid. That's what they said. That was a stupid move. See, somebody was born 1960 in the past. Somebody born 1960. They says, I love you so much. No joke. Then you live and learn. Somebody loved this person so much. You know, you got to live and learn about this situation. You know, you do. You got to live and learn. Something about a blue car in the past. It says someone has an STD, need to go to the doctor in the past. Someone had an STD. It was a Leo in the past that caught an STD in the past, allegedly. It says someone is insane. They're showing signs of being insane behavior, allegedly. It says 272, trust that you are making the right moves because you are. You're making the right moves. Okay, could be somebody, respiratory allergies, asthma, hay fever, chronic problems going on with somebody, digestive or liver problems, allegedly right now. I'm not a doctor, but there's some problems going on with this person. This person is unwilling to sacrifice for their freedom. Jail time is coming. See, in the past, this person was, unwilling to sacrifice, so jail time is coming. So somebody could face 10 to 18 years in jail for some of the things they done, allegedly. Somebody else has high energy and feeling good. See, there's some bandits outside, allegedly. Someone named James, allegedly. That says hope is the author of the soul. Redemption is always possible. A new beginning is waiting for you. Every day is a second chance. It's never too late to start over. It's never too late. Somebody got a fart spell sent to them, allegedly. Somebody, so they would fart a lot. Somebody in Florida, they were sending fart spells, allegedly, to you. or whoever this is. So, now you know why you was cutting up in that gas. Somebody in a black car could have had, allegedly. They said somebody from Arkansas in the past. That says, I called my job from jail to tell them I can't make it there. Them efforts, but out there made come to after they bailed me out and then came and took me to work. And you say, hell no, I shouldn't. Somebody bailed you out and then you went to work anyway. They came and got you out of there. You have a lot of problems in detention. Somebody has a lot of detention coming and a lot of problems, allegedly. Someone will get their flowers, allegedly. A plastic surgery will try and take you out. A plastic surgeon is going to try to take you out. So if you get any surgery done, the street life is going to get very hard out here. You got to watch your back and be careful out here, y'all. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back.